Okay, ready?
Yep, rolling.
Okay, let's do this.
Oh wait, hang on. Can you come from this side? I just realized.
Why?
The green screen is not cut off.
Live from the city that never sleeps, NBC presents Midday with Kirby Sloan. Happy, chill, sad, we've got a great show for you. This afternoon, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist Luke Defranco. And better known as Puff Puff, entertainment politician Dante Antognetti. And now, the man too cheap to pay someone else to do his intro, put your hands together for your host, Kirby Sloan.
Welcome back to Midday with Kirby Sloan. For those of you that weren't with us before the break, we're joined by Luke Defranco, who was on the way to his economics class before we stopped him to talk a little bit about his new initiative called Freestyling for the Friends. Let's talk a little bit about this, shall we? What is freestyling for the friends?
So there's two major things. Is I love my homies, aka my friends, and then I also love to freestyle. I think it's important that the kids understand the greater message of expanding their mind. So
And you're doing that with freestyle.
The reason I started freestyling with friends was so that they could freestyle not only on their ones by themselves, but with a broader sense of community.
Right.
Recently, my most recent initiative was in the inner city of Chicago. Some might call it O Block. I like to call that where I grew up.
Or as I call it, downtown Chicago, if it's inner city. Yeah.
O Block.
Right.
Anyway, a lot of these kids in O Block, they don't have parental figures. They're raised by their grandmas, their grandpas. These communities are really hurting at a very difficult time for many. So I try to make up little raps to make them feel better.
Okay, I gotta ask, what's with the airplanes? What are we doing here? You come on to have a conversation. Just talk to me. Why do you need a background music for all that? Is Hans Zimmer scoring your life?
What's the main concern of yours?
You came on to have a conversation and you get your headphones in the whole time. Why don't you just take them out? We're having a conversation. It's going to take 5 seconds. You pull them out of those crusty ears. You put them in the pocket and you're good. One time, actually, I knew a guy had a terrible ear infection from his AirPods, broke his 4th eardrum. Now only speaks sign language, doesn't remember any English or anything. And this is why this is dangerous. Like, do you really need the background music to our conversation?
Sorry.
No.
I'm just kind of...
Don't be sorry, because clearly...
No, I'm not sorry to you.
Sorry, you would have
I'm sorry that I'm here right now.
And that's why the headphones are in, right?
Well,
and
yeah.
That's why no one knows what freestyling for the friends are, because...
Well, I try to explain it.
No, you did. Clearly, you were a little bit distracted with what? What's so important? What are you listening to right now? Why
that brings me to my next point, actually. Chief Keef. What up, G? If you're watching this, please consider coming on Freestyle with Friends, bro. I even come to the O Block. What up? My goal is to get Chief Keef on Freestyle with Friends. But first, me and Chief Keef had to be friends. These love so, oh, and I know, yeah. Because if Chief Keef got on Freestyle with Friends, I think the show would gain a major amount of traction.
Have you ever considered a PR person? Maybe just to write you ideas.
What does PR stand for? What does PR stand for?
It stands for public relations, actually.
Oh, okay. You saying Chief Keef should be my public relations guy?
I don't know if Chief Keef, I would say, is exactly
That's that stuff I don't like.
What is it you don't like? Because I don't like when people wear headphones on my shows or trying to have a conversation, And that might seem a little weird to you. It might seem...
Shout out Chief Keef. Shout out Chief Keef. That's my boy from the O. 64 and O. We don't play, boy.
Is he also from Oakland Boulevard and downtown?
Yeah, I got bands, boy, and it's in my pants, boy. We've been really trying to get Mr. Keef on the show and stuff.
Isn't Vince Vaughn from Chicago?
Oh, you want me to do a freestyle about that? Vince Vaughn. I paid him $20, mowed my lawn. Vince Vaughn. His name rhymes with Sean, but he ain't Sean.
And is it correct to assume
Using
that
soap, I'm using Dawn.
didn't Vince Vaughn?
I'm not
play your
Weasley,
Vaughn?
but I might be Ron. Scam that man. I'm a con. I'm a phony. Daytime with Kirby Sloan told me to take my AirPods out. That ain't my homie.
Let's go commercials. We're done.
Girls says play us too.
Welcome back to Midday with Kirby Sloan, brought to you by Panera Bread. How do you like your Panera Bread? Joined with me now is entertainment politician Dante Antognetti. Dante.
Thanks, brother. How you doing?
How you been? How's the family?
They're pretty good. One of them's at Western University. I got another one at School of Windsor, and the other one's in Western Tech.
Very nice, very nice. Congratulations on all of that.
Thank you.
Now, Dante, the other night I went for a very nice dinner with my family at Applebee's, and I'd run into you there, and we had a brief conversation about the latest bill you plan to pass if you get into office, and that is banning the use of Subway Surfer videos, soap cutting, or anything to be played next to Family Guy clips on channels like Fox, FX, OLN, any sort of syndication channels. Now, do you realize the positive impact that this has on people with ADHD and in the ADHD community? Do you understand the marginalization that you're going through with this?
Oh, I totally do. So here's the thing. The full name of the bill is called the Goofy Grid Competition Ohio Act Bill 1969-420. Okay? So here's what's going on. Family Guy Funny Moment compilation is something I like to watch when I'm sitting on the toilet or I'm eating a little snacky poo, okay? If I have Subway Surfers on me, I'm going to get more distracted and I'm not going to pay attention to the Family Guy Funny Moments. I'm going to miss what Stewie said. I'm going to miss what Brian said. I'm going to miss what Peter said. And I'm going to miss what Lois said.
Now, what about Quagmire? Are you going to miss what Quagmire
Oh,
said?
I can never miss what Quagmire says. Or Joe.
Or Joe?
Yeah.
Really? Now, can you give us your best Joe Swanson impression?
Hey, Peter, I'm in a wheelchair. It's obvious.
Now, do you think less people would notice how bad that is if Subway Surfers was playing next to you?
Look, I'd rather have a bad impression than, have a fuzzy blonde carrot top head and big teeth. Yeah, so I'm just gonna, can you mind holding this phone right now and just hold it towards the camera? I just keep holding it there. So, no, just below your chin. So Family Guy is a great show, and I think it should only be shown by itself. We need to eliminate the top half to just focus on the bottom half. That's how it works. Or if we really want to be psychopaths, we don't have Family Guy and we just, watch reality, and we have to stack back into reality. That goes a tragedy anyway. So
There goes gravity.
yeah.
And so you believe that you're trying to abolish the Family Guy episode, is what I'm hearing.
No, I'm trying to abolish
So-
Subway Surfers and the ASMR soap cutting and the one
don't
with
you
the
like
knife,
seeing
the one with
the
the knife in the
little
log. The knife when you throw in the log.
You know that the ADHD community actually doesn't have a lot of role models in main media? For the most part, you get what? The Water Boy? And that's played by Adam Sandler, who doesn't have ADHD.
The world's succumbed to many issues. The Civil War, World War I, the Vietnam War, the Cold War, and World War II, and not in any particular order. Just want to say it like that. And then the war on ADHD. You thought I was going to say another word, but I said ADHD.
I think when we marginalize people in the ADHD community, it's offensive because they are people too, right?
Well, guess what?
And I
I'm a
think-
person too, and I have ADHD. I've had it since '08, brother.
And you're telling me you can watch Family Guy without the need for Subway Surfer, soap
Yeah,
cutting, any
do
sort
I
of
know why?
ASMR? And are you watching full episodes, or is this Family Guy funny?
Just
moments?
funny moments, exactly.
But
because
this is where the problem.
it's
came
like
in
why?
with the
Like you don't
attention
just.
span.
Yeah.
No.
Here's the problem. No,
You're the problem.
You're
You're the reason
contradicting
they
me.
need
Big
the Subway
teeth.
Surfers.
Big teeth.
Listen here.
Listen
All
to
right.
me, big chompers.
Okay.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
Okay.
me. If you want to watch Subway Surfer highlights, watch Subway Surfer highlights. If you want to watch Family Guy compilations, watch Family Guy compilations. You don't need both. The DS died. The DS died because the two screens was too much to focus. So we went back to TV. We took a step back. And now when TikTok came back, everyone found out that, hey, I can scale videos down. You can put 2 videos on there instead of one. So it gave people that The temptation, that Jesus fought for our sins, that temptation of being greedy and wanting more. They put that back in the phone. And now kids are watching, Family Guy funny moments while watching Soap Cutting or Subway Surfers. It's an epidemic, Kirkland.
I don't know why you're bringing up the do you think this is a joke? Why nobody uses a DS anymore? Next you're going to bring up how the PSP is an epidemic. Is there a did you not play Scribble Knots as a kid?
Well, you see, myself being a 52-year-old man, 10 years ago when this stuff was the rage, my parents wouldn't let me buy it. And I had my own house. I said, Mommy, Daddy, I want to buy the PSP. And they said, no, you can't, because you need to save that money. I didn't get a PlayStation until last year.
I don't think you have any base for this argument. You just keep going on about your childhood and everything. It seems you didn't come prepared for this interview, and I don't understand why.
You never prepared for interviews?
Who never? Is that what you just said?
You know who's never prepared for interviews?
Who?
Your mother.
And I think this would bring a good time for us to cut to commercial break and maybe some Subway Surfer gameplay. Take a look.
No, not the show being over.
Okay. Are we good to go?
Let me clear my throat here. Oh, we're live. Oh, that's our show. If you enjoyed it, please scan the QR code on your screen now to tip us. If McDonald's can do it, so can we. 25% will go to freestyling with friends, and the rest is mine. Have a great rest of your day. Be kind to one another.
The Army Blues.
It's been a long time. True indeed. Congratulations to the count and the countess on the new seed. It's a blessing. You're messing with a real pro. Flow is the hill. The beat is the steel toe. Give them what they feel. They put their hands up real slow. Out in the streets, this be the role at CeeLo. Knew he about to blow ever since hearing Bino. Villain know the flip scripts like Tarantino. MCs need a vino. Okay, the fun's over. One time while I give the track a once over.